Welcome, so good to see you all. QiTanYo. This is really special practice and dear to my heart, as many of you already know. And I just feel that particularly, just being human is not for a faint of heart, as we know. Particularly in these days where we have so much imbalance and so much unknown. I really love that we can drop into practices and places and communities that gives us that sense of stability and consistency. Something that both internally and externally we can count on. So that's what really QiTanYo has been for me on my own path. It's a beautiful blend of two precious practices of Qigong and Tantra Yoga, as many of you already know. And I love the 7-week series, and this was really, we've done these kind of series before, and my dear friend Abby here really inspired me a few weeks ago. Like, we gotta get the series, we gotta get a consistency, and I feel like that is really one of our themes in these days, is how do we find the consistency, how do we find the attunement, and finding that place within us that just shows up no matter what, with the good, the bad, the ugly, the messy, with joy, with grief. So I want to welcome you all. If you can be here every week, if you can be just here once in the whole series, if you can take that consistency to your heart, to your belly, to your systems, to your field, that's really the medicine. So today, hence our ceremonial theme and ceremonial intention, I want to actually start with a beautiful prayer that I have recently come across by, I'm going to pronounce this well, Hodi no Shoni has your name in it. Of course it does. It's like Native American kind of like a pillar name, I feel like. Just, trips and Hodi no Shoni is actually 6 nations of Iroquois Confederacy. I don't want to butcher it, so I want to just make sure that I pronounce it. And it's made of Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, Tuscarora nations. And they have a beautiful prayer to honor the natural world, to honor our earth. And so when we come into the attunement of our theme today, we're going to be honoring our very much earth, our spleen, and the earth, our planet Earth. So I want to just, before we begin and before we share, I want to just invite you all to your breath, your own earth. Let's take a few moments to ground in your natural breath, tuning into your ground, tuning into your spine, and just taking a few deep breaths and sighing it out. And beginning to call in the virtue of attunement, beginning to call in the virtue of consistency, stability, beginning to call in the virtue of honoring where we're at, and finding in our attunement, finding in our prayer, trusting that what belongs to us will make itself clear and reveal, and what doesn't will naturally fall away. And that's one of the qualities of attunement. So in this honoring, in this prayer of the Haudenosaunee, the beautiful Six Nation, greetings to the natural world. To the people, today we have gathered and see that the cycles of life continue. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now we bring our minds and hearts together as one, as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. Now our hearts are one. The Earth Mother, we are all thankful to our Earth Mother, for she gives us all that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk upon earth, and she gives us joy that she continues to care for us as she has from the beginning of time. To our Mother, we send greetings and thanks. Now our hearts are one. To the waters, we give thanks to all the waters of the earth for quenching our thirst and providing with strength. Water is life. We know its power in many forms: waterfalls and rain, mists and streams, rivers and oceans. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the Spirit of water. Now our hearts are one. To the plants, now we turn toward the vast fields of plant life. As far as the eye can see, the plants grow, working many wonders. They sustain many life forms. With our minds gathered together, we give thanks and look forward to seeing plant life for many generations to come. Now our hearts are one. To the animals, we gather our minds together to send greetings and thanks to all the animal life in the world. They have many things to teach us as people. We're honored by them when they give up their lives so we may use their bodies as food for our people. We see them near our homes and in the deep forests. We are glad they're still here, and we hope that it will always be so. Now our hearts are one. To the four winds, we're all thankful to the powers as we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us and purify the air we breathe. They help to bring the change of seasons. From the four directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength. With one mind, we send our greetings and thanks to the four winds. Now our hearts are one. To the Creator. Now we turn our thoughts to the Creator, the Great Spirit, and send greetings and thanks for all the gifts of creation. Everything we need to live a good life is here on Mother Earth. For all the love that is still surrounding us, we gather our minds together as one and send our choicest of words and greetings and thanks to the Creator. Our hearts are now one. So taking this in for a moment. And allowing the connection in our hearts, in our minds, in our energies here together be a healing force. Not just to our own, but to the ripple, to our humanity and every life that we come across, every life that we touch. And with that, I'd like to invite you to bring your palms together. We're gonna create some life force right here. Taking a nice deep breath in, you may bring your palms onto your eyes or to your heart, wherever they like to land, and just caressing yourself, saying good morning to the natural world within, to the elements within, to the systems that we carry within. And then we're gonna land our hands to our root, to our earth. In fact, let's keep one hand to our root and one hand to our spleens, just below the left side. So spleen in the Chinese medicine tradition holds the element of earth. And in Tantra Yoga, our root chakra is our earth. And the sound we're going to invoke is Lam, L-A-M. So if you'd like to join me, or if you'd like to just receive with the next breath, we'll invoke 3 times, connecting to our earth, connecting to our mother, breathing in. Making this moment your own prayer, traveling into your intention, your motivation of what it means to be in good relation with all life, in gravity, with earth, with attunement to what matters to you most.